What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today we're back with some Ultimate General Civil War here. This is the Battle of Shiloh, the second episode. We just finished up the first portion of the war, or the battle here, and I think we ended pretty much evenly matched, so it's automatically taken us to the second portion here. Mission time 2 hours 55 minutes, which obviously that's not real time or anything like that, but let's continue the war here. We've got, or the battle, I keep saying war. We've got an additional 2 victory points up here. Looks like some additional Union encampments that we need to move in on. So I'm going to take these troops here, move you guys up like this, and we're going to just sort of march in, try to be a little bit more aggressive than the last episode. I was sort of winning the casualty battle there, but unfortunately we were not winning and advancing in territory fast enough. So I'm moving Jackson up like this. We need to find a good place to put our batteries. Potentially here in this open field. Gladstone here, I need you to sort of cover the flank of that artillery, so we're going to move you off to the side this way. And all of these guys now moving in pretty quickly. Holy shit, we're starting to hit some resistance here. Let's move the speed back down a little bit here. Anderson moving in now on Miller. He's got 2,500 men or so. Let's put you in this cover like this. Put you up against that river there to put some double sort of fire on those units. He's coming in with a small cavalry charge now. Halt. Boom. So we're going to fire that volley directly into them as they charged up here, killing about 20 or so of them. And now they have engaged in actual melee combat here. So Pawn's going to come up here, and I need you guys to actually put down some fire for me, headed that way. On the double, my artillery here is actually parked and able to provide some actual cover and some fire on Miller up here. So we're going to continue doing that. Robertson here continuing to move this way, as well as Jackson. Got a small skirmishing group here as well that Gibson could probably lay some fire on, although they're going to retreat there almost immediately. Anderson then can continue moving forwards and laying down some fire on Miller there. So nice, putting some nice volleys into Miller as they move and advance forward. Gibson, I'm actually just going to go ahead and march you up into this position next to their supplies area there. Chalmers, you need to advance as well, so let's get you going. Jenkins here with some cavalry. Let's put you into the woods over there. The supply wagon, I think, can probably start advancing. He's slow AF, so let's move him up. He's got a range around him where he can resupply. Gladden here. Put down some fire on Stewart for me there, as Robertson behind him is going to provide some artillery fire directly into that unit. And I have a feeling that Gladden here is going to be taking some heavy casualties. Jackson, you need to stop and actually fire into the side of Stewart over here. That'll work pretty nicely for us. We've routed Miller. Let's continue moving forward towards this victory point and marching forwards here. And we're going to continue marching towards that artillery as well. Pond, then, let's bring you up as well. So we're going to have them running forwards there, trying to dislodge them from their areas. Let's move the cav up here and sort of scout out, see what we can find. So they're headed upwards. Go, 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 go. Move up to the tip of that tree line there. Just the tip. Just the tip. Hey-oh. Okay, the victory point is now changing control over to the Confederates, which is good to see. And we're actually laying some musket fire there into the actual artillery unit. My men sort of cheering with glee as that's occurring. Okay. Stewart there is a little bit on the run, so let's engage in a cavalry charge this way, coming out from the woods and hopefully surprising them. They're going to fire at us there. We lost one man. And oh, they're only they're dragoons. Okay, so move back, and face that way just to get some additional cover. Meanwhile, then, we need to pursue Stuart this way. Chalmers here is going to have an important job plugging up this little center of the line. So, Chalmers, you need to run into position there and lay down fire on Williams if you can. Okay, good. We hold the position. Still firing this way. Gibson's going to move forward here. Pond, I'm actually going to continue pushing this way towards the next encampment. So we're actually pushing these Union troops now further north and west. Let's get you guys a run in this way. You guys can stop and provide some fire there. Miller needs to be taken care of as well. And actually, this is looking like a melee here. We've routed their artillery, which is great to see. Meanwhile, taking Gibson here and continuing to fire on Alton as they charge us. Chalmers moving forward. That's good. And we're charging them and engaging in melee there. Stuart is taking some heavy casualties. And here comes Jackson up now to help fire on Stuart. So down to an hour and 57 minutes now on the battle time, or the battle time. I've got some additional... Yeah, we've got some additional artillery moving into position here. The Reserve Corps. So you guys can halt there for the time being. Shiloh at stake. Nice. So that was easy. So I'm wondering if this almost moves us back over here. Yes, this moves us back towards the first little position that we were working on. The Union's resistance is stronger than expected. Their troops are preparing for a counterattack. We must hold Shiloh Church to keep their right flank at stake. Don't fail us, General, or we'll have to withdraw. Okay. Yes, so this is what we were working on in the previous episode here. That's kind of cool how it pops back and forth like that. I like it. So here's the church. We just need to advance a little bit further. So I'm going to push Stuart forward here. Johnson, I'm a little worried about if he continues to move. Here's Wood. You guys, oh god. Hurry. Hurry, 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 hurry. Lindsay here with 348 men continuing to fire that way. This area is a little trickier. We do need to move this supply wagon up and quickly. As well as this guy here. You can see a lot of my men now lacking ammo. We've taken these skirmishers hostage there, so we're going to continue moving. Go, Wood, go. Stevens and Lindsay continuing to fire, as well as Schaefer. Here's Johnson now. Stuart, you guys can halt and hold for us. We're going to get a small cavalry charge coming in this way. Russell, though, you need to move forward, buddy. And you need to hurry the hell up. He's currently reloading. He's got good morale and condition, just not a lot of cover. So I'm going to have him continue firing here into Hildebrand to try to get him to break so we can take the church. Claiborne there. Wounded in action. Damn. That's not good. Stuart there, still doing okay, as well as Wood and Schaefer. It is time to move Johnson forward. So his morale is good, his condition is good. He's going to come out of cover there and help us out. Supply wagons now continuing to move forward. Ammo needed on this side of things, so let's move you up like this. Hurry up, supply wagon, hurry up. This supply wagon will handle this side of the line. So we're contesting the victory point here, but you can also see you know, this represents the high ground sort of on this ridge here as we continue to move. Schaefer, lay down fire for me right there and hurry up. We need help. Man, they are really digging in over here. Mission time now. Tested Shiloh at 2 minutes, so let's move forward. See if we can at least break the victory point up a little bit here. We do need to bring forward the supply wagon still. Russell broke a little bit there, didn't he? We have a general that we can move over. Yes, First Corps, move in like this. So you can get some of that morale up and going again. Ammo needed badly over here now, so move him up like this. And hopefully he's going to now resupply a little bit. Yes, you can see the ammo bar moving up, the supply bar moving up accordingly. Let's move you back this way, Russell, as now you have sort of... Oh, here we go. We're in a crazy melee here now. And this is looking ugly, isn't it, guys? But we have taken the church at a cost. I just need you guys here to start firing on Wraith that's moving around. Crazy bastard. There we go. And they are routed, and look at that volley that we plugged directly into them there. Claiborne here still in existence. Russell laying down fire here on these troops behind things. And Claiborne here is flanked, so I do need him to fall back a little bit. Wood over here still looking pretty good. Stevens and Lindsay, the same. Nice. Okay. Running out of time on this mission now. But melee, Claiborne here, he's falling back. Let's put you back into production here. Stort's coming back here to sort of regroup here a little bit. Got 58% cover for Russell, which is good to see. Stevens is looking good. Marsh and Schaefer all looking good as well. Avery sitting over here, 1st Division. He's got some cav left, doesn't he? Not really sure what I could do with him at this point. Let's actually move Claiborne back forward this way. Johnson retreating. Ouch. Schaefer is still doing okay. He's killed more than he's taken. This at least allows Stuart to lay some fire down here as they've taken the victory point back. Damn it. So it's still contested here, belonging to nobody. Let's take the church, damn it. Just take the church. 3rd Corps now. We need your help up here as well to keep the morale up and going. Where did my supply wagon go? Oh, he's right here. Okay. Stuart laying down fire up here on Claiborne as he's being attacked still. And he's been taking it on the chin, no doubt about it. We've routed one of the enemy troops there now. Let's actually move forward and challenge Peabody here a little bit better. Cover is going to look way better for us up here anyway. And attack. Wood now laying down on Marsh. And we continue to fire artillery into Peabody there. Nice. Oh, look at that nice volley we just... Oh, man, we just took out a couple hundred troops there. Look at that, kills 662 versus the deaths of 29. Lindsay, you guys can move forward as well, just to help out. Get yourself in a better position there to work on Peabody. Ah, he's routed. Move forward here. We gotta put some more fire into Marsh. Lindsay firing into Peabody as he routes there. Maybe we can actually capture him. We'll see. Stealth 500%. Damn, son. Melee. Really? So we are meleeing against Peabody there as he continues to dwindle. Wraith there covering the church still. Condition improving for Stuart, but it's still a rough situation there. Reloading over here now. So Schaefer, with Wood covering Marsh there, I do want to... The Yankees defend the Hornets' Nest shit. We took it for a minute, though. Okay, next portion of the battle here. The Bluecoats are establishing a second barrier of defense. They are desperate to hold their position, surround them, and give them hell. Nice, okay. We will do that. You must overrun the Union defense in order to secure our path to Pittsburgh Landing, okay? General, if you fail, our whole offensive will become disorganized and collapse. We're counting on you. Alright. So we're back over here. Anderson and Pond, etc. This is like a different viewpoint, isn't it? We've split the forces here a little bit. Anderson's had to retreat. Gibson there, still laying fire down up here. Pond, then. Your job, Pond, is going to be to push forward this way and approach the victory point. Chalmers, you're going to follow suit going this way. And Anderson needs a general close, so I'm going to move you this way, unfortunately. Ooh, we've got some additional forces down here, don't we? Martin, you're going to just continue moving this way to lay the hurt down, and you're going to march up the center there. Mate, we can't forget about the artillery either, and so time to move artillery back up this way to the top of this hill. You're going to follow suit this way. The reserve corps here. This one artillery piece is not really doing anything. Let's move you up like this. So Stuart needs to crumble ASAP. And looks like we're actually pretty much getting the upper hand here. You guys can actually advance slightly there to improve your cover. Anderson is back in action now. So let's bring him forward, because Gibson is standing here by himself. He's got some good cover, which is good. And actually, we've approached the fence now. Lawman here. Fire, guys, fire. What's happening? There we go. Chalmers coming up in support here any second. There's their supply wagon. Do I have some cav? Yes. This cavalry is going to come back up here and take their supply wagon, which is going to be a humongous move for us. He's moving through the woods. If we can take their supply wagon, they'll eventually run out of ammo and won't be able to just advance as we wish. Pond here, probably he's maintained a pretty good condition considering. You're going to continue moving forward this way. You need to hurry up, though, so I'm going to give you guys the double move here. Hodgkin here. Let's move you up here to this tree line. Nice. We've captured the supply wagon. Bring the supplies up this way. We're going to bring the cavalry in escort of you. Oh, actually, cavalry charge Stuart there to try to eliminate him from the battle completely. So, Jackson, wheel around then and come up this way. Gladden needs to advance as well. They've totally routed now, which is awesome. Martin, you guys can come up here all like this. Now, all of this is sort of fog of war, and if there's any enemy divisions over there, we're kind of screwed. We could get flanked. William's standing here now. Okay. Jackson is sort of moving forward, and our, you know what? Our cav has routed, it looks like. We're going to tell all of those units to run there through the woods. The reserve corps, let's scout out a little bit this way. We'll run away if we hit any resistance or anything, so. And then Stuart is going across here down the road towards the river. Nice. Anderson still continuing to do a great job for us. Gibson, though, you guys can move forward here, and I almost want you guys to charge. Yeah, we're going to come out and charge that artillery brigade. Anderson here, condition only at still good morale. We're only about halfway there on condition. 2 hours 49 minutes nest now. Captures the Hornet's Nest up here. Jackson has finally arrived on the scene. We've routed them. Alright, let's continue running up this way so you can get into these trees, get a little bit of cover. Martin. What's Martin doing? He's sitting there doing nothing. So let's bring him forward as well. Jenkins is back on the scene now, so let's bring him up on the flank this way. We're going to really need to advance. Okay, they are all retreating now. Trabu, let's get you to move up. Chalmers, you're going to move up into the field this way. Jackson, move up to the farm. Martin is moving up this way. We're going to bring him up the flank this way. Gladden needs to move up. Jeez. Or actually, he's pursuing Stuart back here. So you continue that. The artillery needs a far better position, so let's get all of them moving up this way here. You'll go up here. Okay, nice. Supplies are still sitting back here now. Let's bring up this captured supply wagon in support of this line. Nice. And then Alan over here, continuing to screw around, it looks like. Let's bring this supply up this way. And we do need to bring the general forward for the 2nd Corps. Stat 'em. Come up, come on up and enjoy the fun. I'm going to put you in a position like this to try to flank them a little bit. Martin is moving that way as well. Jackson, move forward. Everyone march forward now, here this way. Pond as well. So everyone now moving for us. Looking good, looking good. Gladden. Charge them. There we go. Artillery still moving in behind us now. 2 hours, 29 minutes there to take the Hornet's Nest, which is still a little bit ways to go here. Martin has arrived, so let's bring him in like that. He's going to run in position for us. Let's bring in the cav behind that on the flank. Oh, that's not good. Really need some artillery support now, so I'm hoping they hurry up. Gibson here still working on Alton, as well as Anderson. Stealth is horrible. Cover 50%, damage 100%, 85% there. Okay. Alright. They still hold the advantage here since we haven't taken the hill yet. They've got a ton of reinforcements up here, don't they? Ah, damn it, Chalmers, just start firing. Jeez. Taking humongous hits there. Martin should be firing. Get into position this way. And fire upon Miller this way. Very good. 2 hours, 17 minutes left now. So we're continuing and need to actually finish up over here to bring up a couple extra regiments, right? Tribou over here. You guys need to actually march this way. I'm going to try to bring them up on the other flank there. Gladden down here still firing and routing on Stuart. Very nice. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to cut it. Thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.